Order! Order! You are an incorrigible delinquent at times. Behave yourself, man!
The capital is in danger of losing its global economic status because of the housing crisis, so says the head of the London Chamber of Commerce. Nearly half of the business leaders they surveyed cited the lack of affordable homes as a serious barrier to our competitiveness. Here's our political editor, Tim Donovan.
At this Indian restaurant in the West End, they're finding it harder and harder to recruit, not just because of high rent levels, but because potential staff are now forced to live further and further out.
Whereas probably in the early days we would have had, zone 1, zone 2, most of our staff, now most of our staff are zone 3, zone 4, even zone 5. It's become progressively more expensive. They're having to spend that much more of their net income on their housing, less disposable income, and just incredibly challenging.
Just yesterday, a woman turned down his offer of a job front of house.
She's living out in the Ilford area. It was just too restrictive, and so it wasn't possible for her to take the job. She had, she qualified, right attitude, she had everything that we wanted, but just lives too far away.
We've long heard concerns from business about tax and regulation, about the cost of office space and commercial premises. But now forcing its way to the heart of their thinking is the acute housing situation in the capital.
Of 500 business leaders surveyed about the main barriers to London staying competitive, nearly half cited the cost of office and commercial space. But almost as many, 48%, highlighted the lack of affordable housing, while 41% pointed to the cost of public transport.
I think our reputation is still very high, but I think it's in danger. It's threatened by the lack of infrastructure, and housing being one of those key bits of infrastructure that's vital to getting the right workforce, and the right workforce is vital to any successful business.
City Hall accept there is a threat to London's global business status, but say they've done their best they could in recent years.
We have got housing production really moving. Don't forget, post-2008, the economic climate was very, very different. We had a real shortage of cash. It was really hard to get the economy moving in London, but we did do it, the housing economy moving in London, but we have done. And that's going well. We've got our numbers up, they're constantly going up, they've just got to go up even faster.
With separate data showing firstly the average sale price in London hitting £500,000 and secondly rents in the private sector up nearly 5% in a year, the scale of the task has again been underlined. Tim Donovan, BBC London News.